There's steps like we did the other day. We took a shortcut into town, just down the corner of the road at Ravana View, up the 200 stairs or so to the Waterfall Road. Now the Waterfall Road, when we got to the top, if you were here last time, if you go to the right, that'll take you to town, just along the train tracks for a moment, or you can even follow the train tracks right into the station. So a handy shortcut here, avoiding the main road and all the traffic. Now what we'll do today is go down to the same shortcut and take a left at the top of the road and see how far it takes to get us around to what's effectively over there behind me. I don't know if it's going to come out of the camera, but we're going to go over to the waterfall that's visible from the treehouse at Arana, one of the rooms there, and as well as a couple of the other rooms as well on the other side of the mountain. So, that said, let's see if we can just get this thing in the view of where we're going to be going. I think so. The only issue is today, obviously, is we haven't had much rain for the past couple days, so maybe more like a trickle than a waterfall. I think we can see it over there. Okay, so you see the rocks over there behind me in the valley? That's where we're headed. Now today, obviously, like I said, it's just sort of more of a trickle than a waterfall, but hey, the route works either way, and Ella being Ellie, there's always some chance of a bit of rain, so if we don't catch it today, we'll go back another day and catch a bit of the waterfall in action. So, I'm going to turn the camera around now just to do a front view so people have a little bit more orientation. And apologies in advance if this camera or the connection goes. I'm with a tripod as opposed to my selfie stick. I think I left the selfie stick there at the Tip Top Hotel yesterday. That's a good excuse to go back and check. Eh? Go to the infinity pool again. So anyway, this tripod's okay. It's a little bit wobbly, so apologies if there's a bit of bounce in the image. And just for orientation, we're here at the corner. Just a Ravana view at the top of it. And now this goes on to past the Welcome Inn and on the paved road. Just go around the corner before we take the descent. We grab the stairs here. So, got some friendly hikers on the way. And we're just going through. Make the mistake of taking these stairs here to the left. That's actually somebody's house, if you want to believe it. They go all the way up, but you won't get to town that way. So, moving right around. Here we go, just following this paved road. You recognize it, it's the smoothest bit of the street here. This little stretch with the curve. And now, coming up here, you see the wall. And just over to the left, you'll see the stairs. So if you go down this hill, you've gone too far. And the stairs are here. And right now there's a little mat on there for easy recognition of which stairs they are. They look like that. The side view is here. So hopefully that helps people if you're walking along here, because there's no real indications or sign about these stairs. And now the hotel, if you're coming from the other side, from the main road, the hotel we're at here, like I said, just on the other side here, this is Ravana View. So that's Ravana View down there. And just to the right, there's the staircase on the grassy knoll. So, we go up the stairs now without further ado. Just a quick 200 or so. Just be careful, the first ones are quite large. So you got to get your hands on there for support. And now, that's what I call a straight up ascent. I'm going to take the casual moment here of mentioning my favorite tool in the jungle. I mentioned it in a meditation share the other day. They make it here in Sri Lanka. It's cinnamon oil. fantastic. Repels all types of mosquitoes and flies, and it smells nice too. So, just a little idea. Just be making sure you don't get it in your eyes, because it's almost as strong as a pepper spray in my opinion. So, just be careful when applying it. So anyway, we'll go up the stairs here, get back to front view of the camera with that little anti-mosquito share. And here we go. So now climbing straight up. I will mention, real quick before I change the camera, if you want to get a little bit out of your quads here, try doing a side step, like a crab, going up a few times like this, and then just switching and going the other way. You'd be surprised. It's one way to get a little bit of a break on the fronts of the quads, and you get a lot more out of training your glutes and everything else. So worth giving it a go, especially if you find yourself on this flight of stairs or any other 200 or more. So let's go for it. I'll be side crabbing it up here. That's my name for it. Or side stepping. Yeah, about 3 or 4 steps. And you just flip to the other side. That works out nicely. As you can see, quite an ascent here. Now it goes without saying, at a moment you need to take a break, just take a break and keep going. I'm guessing that's why there's no very large gyms here. It's just not necessary. Now that right there, if you saw it, is apparently a national bird. So it looks like a rooster and has the colorings of the national Sri Lanka flag. I don't know if you can see him right there hidden in the bush. A little bit of, kind of see on the camera. Anyway, I'll go back and try and get a photo of the video here, and put that on the thumbnail for today's excursion. Be kind of cool. See if I can do that. Again, pretty rustic stairs, but they're all in one piece. No mud or slippery bits. And now look, already a bit of civilization. There's a house hidden here at the top. Just a quick recount. We walked up that. Now we got a bit more to go. There we go. That's the house. And now you're pretty close to the top here. This is what they call Waterfall Road. And again, top of the hill, a right. And I'll take you into town like the other day. And our shortcut to Ella. Now look, just so you know, there are guardians on the rooftop. Yes. Dogs on the roof. It needs a security system. Anyway, here we are. So I made it. Again, I say and this is the left. And now there's people coming down these stairs. That'll have to just be for another day. I'm curious where those go. And here to the right, that's into town. I'll put it back on selfie mode here for a moment. Now we'll just cruise down the walkway together. Again, no idea really distance here. You try to put these things in Google, it's not like really all the stuff shows very accurately, so hence the reason for this share. And people can find their way around Ella when they come to visit. Okay, so now I will switch it back to the front view camera. So scenery, reference point, etc. Okay, good. That's the building over there to the left. This is the road we just came down. We'll just move along forward to find our trickle fall or waterfall on the other side of the mountain. I'm estimating at least it's going to be 15 minutes because it's still a clear shot across the valley unless this road takes another hairpin turn more than I'm expecting. But anyway, by my calculations, we're now, having gone back the other way, but at the top of the hill here, we're now somewhere sort of over a runner. That's of course the other way to get to the waterfall. Tuk-tuk. It looks like the road ends here because I see everybody parked here, so as we're now into just walking territory. I have here the Divine View Lodge. Might help if anybody's really fixated on the GPS issue or just needs a landmark. Nice looking place. Yeah. Divine View Lodge. Top of the hill. Top of one of the hills of Ella. So, yeah, it looks like it's still a bit of a passable road here. And you can now see the valley again, just as you can from the reception there. Adirana and the treehouse. This one here looks like it's under construction. At least they're making it a bit larger. Yeah, it looks like it's half a building there. This one's called the V at Ella. As you can see, part of the building there, and new one going up. And this is why the vehicles can't pass. All the construction materials in the middle of the road. And here we have the Mango Shadow Inn, the Nemo Nest Inn. I don't know actually any hotels there are in Ella, but definitely a choice of places for lodging, that's for sure. Now I hear the train behind me. I'm not sure if we're going to connect with the train tracks per se. We'll just keep following the main road here. That's the Dawn View. This is the Alpine. This is a cool spot for a view, man. Really open view. You see the flying Ravana over there. You see Little Adams Peak. And part of the Temple Road down there. So, the road from Buduya to Wellawaya. So we'll just carry along here, see how it goes. Put it back into selfie mode a little bit. It's really nice taking a walk through Ella. Quite enjoy it. As you may have seen or tried yourself, walking can be very meditative. Whether or not you have music or just counting in the head, or just enjoying the surroundings. It can be very helpful. So I'll switch it over again. Another cool view. So that didn't work very well. There we go. So I think that's the Hyde and Zion, and then we just keep going over there all the way down again back to Little Evans Peak, and then what's at the base of the valley there, that takes it into Wellawaya, and there's a lake down there as well. So the thing is, once you go down to Wellawaya, you get a big temperature change. If you're no longer at 1,200 meter elevation, you're suddenly with equator temperatures. That's different. But anyway, here we go. Okay, coming down again. Another area. So yeah, I'll just switch the camera here. Supreme Villa. Jungle Cottage, Morning Light. I have to say, they get quite creative with their names here. There's literally like a plethora of places to choose from. The Ella Sunrise. Okay. Here we have a cozy homestead. Guess that moves up to the same. I can't comment on these places because I really haven't had the opportunity to try so many. Anyway, you can check them out. Reviews here and there. Happy Horizon Homestay sounds promising. So we'll just stay on the main road here. Hopefully we get to this waterfall. Might be turning into a longer hike than expected. But that's the adventure of going out and trying a new route, right? Okay, so this place has meals at a waterfall. The dining area there. Waterfall view. Serenity Homestay. And we're still going around the back end of the mountain. I hope we make it. Nature's Glow Homestay. I'll be looking for a homestay with some water and refreshment, I think. Oh, look. Yes, where did you get it? There's a little kiosk. Okay. We'll hit that on the way back. One of my favorite things here, it's not very yogic, but it is sort of unique and quite tasty. Also very good remedy if you have a sort of a stomach or feel a bit of a cold coming on you. I have a thing here called ginger beer. It's not alcoholic. It's like a ginger ale, but it's got more of the accentuation on the ginger. It's quite nice. There's a good brand called Elephant Ginger Beer, EGB, and I think it has probably the highest content of ginger from what I can tell. There's some other brands that are more sugary, but if you're after the ginger, EGB is the ticket. No, they're not paying me for that. Just personal preference here. So let's see. Coming around. Wow. Well, there's the waterfall. You can see it from here, just behind the smoke there. I'll try to amplify the camera a little bit. Yeah, there it is. It's really just a trickle. And sometimes that thing looks like it's gushing after a strong rain. And so now what we gotta do, you gotta imagine, walk around this whole valley to get over to there. I calculate at least another half hour. So stay tuned, or if you're watching this on demand, feel free to jump fast forward. And here we got that marvelous inn homestay. Classic little Sri Lankan bird doing a selfie for us. But really, very beautiful place, Sri Lanka, and Ella, quite special. Just for having a walk. Change bicep now. It's amazing what a half kilo weight difference makes on the selfie stick. Now, let's say things are taking a turn for the worse. We gotta go up a pretty steep hill here. I'll just keep going, make the best of it. Looks like at least it'll be in the shade soon. That's a benefit. That's another thing to keep in mind in Ella. Only good to do your hikes quite early in the morning before the sun hits that noon spot. Contrary, of course, to what I'm doing here. But anyway. Here we have the Ella 100 View Cottage. That's quite new, recent. And you see another place up and coming over there behind us. Although there's a little bit of construction here in Ella, I'd like to say that they seem to be maintaining some of the beauty and surroundings. Now, the road gets serious here. No longer pavement, now onto gravel. It's a good sign. Things are probably getting closer. There's that waterfall again, our target for the video. Hopefully it shows. It's just a trickle, really. But anyway, we'll just keep going. Definitely be looking for a bottle of water or some ginger beer after this. And yes, by the way, here in the wilderness, it's pretty common to come across people with machetes. Don't be afraid. Common gardening tool. It's like walking around with a spoon or a fork. Albeit some machetes are quite large. But anyway. Alright, here we go. Wow. It's called the New Farmer's Paradise. Really, where did they come up with the names? This might be my favorite one. The Ella Odd View. There's no lack of creativity here. I just go back into selfie mode here. I quite like that one. Maybe I'll make a photo for myself for another thumbnail. The Ella Adi. Views up the mountain here. Yeah, some hikers are friendly, some don't say hi. Just depends. Well, now it's getting interesting. I'll switch again. That's a field rough. You see the flatlands there below us. Again, that's off towards the valley. And now it looks like we're crossing a bridge. There's a little river that runs on this side as well. It doesn't really become a waterfall. It looks like this is maybe a spot where some water comes out. It's raining. Here's some water anyway. And now, this is looking like a private residence. I'm guessing the bridge belongs to them. Let's see if there's another way. Looking like a private residence as well. Waterfall? Yeah, this way? Waterfall. Over there. Yeah. I hate to say it, I'm a bit lost here. Yeah, no, it's a residential house. Okay, well, we'll see what happens here. You try this route. Hello. Is this for waterfall? This way, okay. Well, again, no clear markings. It looks like we're just walking through somebody's house. There we go. So, this way? Yeah, okay. Just asking for directions to locals. Once again, go back to the point of GPS just so they're not happening here in the mountains. Just hoping the live stream stays on here. It really looks like, literally, we're just going through somebody's backyard here on this hike. But anyway, quite quaint. Okay, so now I guess we go up these stairs here. Looks like a rough path. Now, just to make things interesting, I'll give a last hello. I'm running out of battery and don't have my battery pack, so I hope we make it. I got 10% battery. I'm not sure really what's going to happen here. You know, sometimes even the best of planning, right? So I'm going to reduce the clarity of the screen. Hopefully I can just point the camera as best as possible, save a few minutes of battery time, and now slide my way up these stairs, which looks something like a Jenga game gone wrong. Okay, so I wouldn't really call this a main path, but I do hear water falling, and it's cooler here, so prognostics are pretty strong. We're in the right spot, and plus the little girl and her mom said it was this way from their home, Now the interesting thing is also going to be getting back down these stairs, which are no longer stairs. This is just like rubble. So always wear a good pair of shoes. I know a lot of people like having flip-flops here in LA. Weather's great for flip-flops, but if you start hiking or moving around, really good idea to have proper laced shoes. Anyway, yeah, it's just, I don't think I'm making it up. Quite another ascent. Just when you think you've made all the climbs you can do for one day, seems to be one more hill left. It's not a whinge, just a fact. So anyway, I always believe, I've heard people in the mountains live longer. Now you know why. Okay, so again, straight up ascent there. Coming back around the corner. Okay. Well, the good thing is I do have the other phone. I might just do a quick live stream from the other one, or a video. At least have documented I made it here after all the effort. Now, we're at a cross junction of some sort. There's the train tracks are there. That's handy. Yeah, maybe we take those back to town. Could be an interesting shortcut home. Alright, well, as a point of reference, in case it's needed, that is the Rosedale homestay in front. And I think